Alright, hey guys, before I start this video here, I want to give a sort of little quick mini introduction just in case some of you people have started watching Recruits videos and don't know exactly who I am just yet, or why my thumbnail is gray, or why you're seeing a gray, the gray thumbnail right now for the video, like in the video right now. And I just want to introduce myself and say what I've been doing around here, especially with Recruits. So my name is Bioman, and I'm a Yeousch Recruits officer. And if you don't know what that means, that's okay. It's there haven't been many officers been out around on the forums or whatever lately, but just so you know, an officer is a special Recruits member who basically helps out anyone who needs help with the Yeousch Recruits system. So you could ask, any questions about, do you think this would be a good idea for recruits, or is this required? Is this required for recruits, or something like that? And I'd be able to help you with that. And then in return, I get a few extra perks, like getting these special thumbnails. I'm able to pick my date that I upload, things like that. A few extra perks for being sort of a PR guy for Yeousch Recruits. So I just wanted to get that out there, sort of show what's going on with that. And I guess sort of about me, myself, if you haven't seen any of my videos yet, I make Let's Plays about games that aren't very heavily played on YouTube. So you won't see Minecraft out of me. You won't see the latest and greatest games like Borderlands 2 or something right now out of me. You'll see games, usually retro games, games that really aren't from the current generation of systems, just things that I think aren't played enough on YouTube. Things that I love, and maybe things you haven't even heard of. So hopefully you'll have sort of an open mind to be able to just listen and learn about these new games, because I think they're pretty awesome. I think you'll think they're pretty awesome too. This particular project that I'm going to be starting with this video on Yeousch Recruits, this is a new Let's Play of Mega Man Battle Network 4, as you can see from the title. Mega Man Battle Network 4 is a game that completely switches up the Mega Man standard platformer genre. And so, yeah, I'll be explaining that more in depth in the video. But I just wanted to get that out there, that this will be my biggest project yet. This will be my most complex project yet. And this project will take more work out of me than any of my previous Let's Plays. If you don't know what they are, if you haven't been to my channel or whatever, my 3 previous Let's Plays were Luigi's Mansion, not Mega Man Battle Network 4, that's what I'm doing right now, but Luigi's Mansion, TMNT 4 Turtles in Time for the SNES, and I just finished a Let's Play of Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the PC. If you want to see any of those before you check out this video, you might want to go to my channel. It's www.youtube.com/bioman312. There's a link in the description to go to my channel, and you can check it out and maybe see what's been going on and see what I've been making all this time. So, yeah, so this particular Let's Play will take it'll be the most complex and the longest Let's Play I've done yet. So I'm really excited to start this up, and I'm glad to have all of you along for the ride. So without further ado, let's start this video up. What's up, guys? This is Bioman, and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Mega Man Battle Network 4 Blue Moon. So let's just jump right in here. In the year 200X, advanced technology connects the world's nations via the net. In an age where networks control each kind of device, net crime is the only cost of convenience. Nevertheless, the world is enjoying a time of peace, and there were 2 periods there for some reason, so it made me think that was an ellipsis for some reason, but whatever. Boring, isn't it? Analyzing the same type of data day after day. Every day is as dull as the one before. Even here in NAXA's Outer Space Observe Room, Natopia is boring. I think so anyway. So then, NAXA is not what you thought it would be, huh? Listen to me, Chili. We're not here to make discoveries. Our job is to check the data from space to see if anything dangerous is headed towards the Earth. Yeah, I know that, but sometimes discovering a new galaxy or watching an unknown comet shoot past, dreams like these made me decide to work in this place. So you want to discover something. If that's the case, you should devote yourself to analyzing data from our satellites. Maybe then even a dreamer like you will find something. Okay? Sheesh. Even you must have had your own dreams when you joined. Ha ha ha. Boss, what's so funny? Ha ha ha. All the men stationed here say the same thing, don't they? Okay, back to work. What'd she mean? Even you? Even me. Everyone here has their own dreams about space. That's enough now, no more chattering. Get back to work. I'm not gonna do that every single time, by the way. Whoa, what's this? Look. What is it now? This better be good. My monitor, just look here. Holy cow, boss, move your monitor to Pluto. Got it, an asteroid headed straight for the Earth. An impact of this magnitude would be the end of us. An impact surely won't hit us. As part of the team at NASA, you should be able to work that out for yourself, right? We need to take action quickly. If we don't, the Earth is finished. Gather all the world's experts on asteroids. Do it now. Yes, sir. Meanwhile, we'll start our analysis. Roger. And that will probably be the extent of my voice acting for this Let's Play. Unless there's any major cutscenes or whatever. But whatever. So at this point, we're actually going to go into the normal life of Lan Hikari. This is our protagonist for the game. Him and Mega Man are the protagonists. And as you'll see, Mega Man is not the normal robot that you know from the previous games in the Mega Man series. As you can see, he's about to go and pick up his PET device here. I forgot exactly what the PET stands for, but it's essentially a little PDA thing. Or like a smartphone, if you want to go like that. You can get email on the PET, so basically, anytime the story wants to send you a message, you can do that. And as you can see, we picked up the PET and we also picked up Mega Man, so I'm going to explain exactly what that means. Good morning, Lan. Actually, I'm not going to voice act any of this. Anyway, in this game, Mega Man is not a robot. He's actually a computer program, which is something completely different from normal. This is the fourth game in the series, but the series is the thing to sort of bring the idea of him being a computer program. As you can see, it sort of creates this abstract world inside the computer, and we can see computer programs and computer viruses inside. And you can see the translation in this game. It's viruses busting time. And we're about to leave Mr. Prog alone. And now we're going to go into tutorial mode for the game, so I'm going to be skipping past a lot of this dialogue because I can just explain it here. The combat system in this game, as you can see right now, there's 18 squares total on the battlefield, and 9 on each side. You're on the left side, the viruses are on the right. It doesn't have to be viruses, sometimes it's actually other computer programs. So here, it's showing us how to send data chips to Mega Man. These are the main attacks you can do. Mega Man does still have his Mega Buster from the original Mega Man games, but now he has different weapons like the cannon or the sword or the mini bomb. He also can get things to refill his health, things that give him more area on the battlefield, things like that. I'll mention how sort of dynamic the playfields can be later. But it's not really important right now because at this point it's just a normal 9 square and 9 square battlefield. This is just explaining the controls here. Obviously I'm doing this on an emulator, so it won't be exactly the same for me, but whatever, you already knew that. Basically, you can select as many chips as you want as long as they're the same kind of chips. So for example, 2 cannons. As you'll notice, each chip also has a letter code. For example, these cannons are both A code. If you how do I explain this? Okay, so you can even pick 2 chips that aren't the same chip if they're the same code. So you can pick, say, a cannon A and an air blast A, and I completely failed that. But you can pick them both, even though they're not the same chip, but because they have the same code. And I really should have picked that other mini bomb, but it doesn't really matter because I can just take them out right there. It's going to explain exactly what it means by those codes in the next part of the tutorial. There's 3 parts here. But yeah. This is pretty much the exact same things we had before. But now we're going to get into some more different kinds of chips. In this case, we're using area grab, which basically it gives you the next row that belongs to the enemy and gives that to you. So the blue squares there would become red. And then it also uses wide sword, which is an attack that only goes 1 square in front of you, but it goes across all 3 squares vertically in the column, unless you're on either the bottom or the top. In the case, it won't go to the other side. So if you're on the top, it'll only do the top 2. But yeah, this can't be used for enemies that aren't right in front of you. But in return, it does a lot more damage. Support chips like this particular one, area grab, actually stop time so that you can't be hit off guard when that happens. You can see we got a double delete, which really doesn't mean much, especially in this tutorial, but you'll see there's actually a little bonus you can get for doing things like that. Here we're just going to go into complete overkill and do an area grab to get all but 3 spaces of the battlefield, and we can just go up here and wipe him out with the sword. So there's just one more part of the tutorial here, and he's going to talk about Navi states. A Navi is a computer program that's owned by a specific operator like Land Hikari. So here, basically, the little icon there, it just changed to, like, anxious, I think it is, which it almost never happens in the actual game. It's basically if you keep missing stuff and getting hit, it goes to that and you don't do a lot of damage. Now, if you go full synchro, which is basically either you dodge a lot of attacks and hit a lot of attacks, then you go full synchro, which means your next attack does double damage. But really, that doesn't really happen on its own very quickly at all. So the most effective way to do that is to basically just, is to try to counter, like I did right there. If you hit an enemy as they flash, as they're about to finish their attack, it's going to stun them for a second and automatically put you into full synchro, and that's called a counter. So that's pretty nice if you can get used to getting the timing down for counters. So we've defeated the last computer virus here. Those are called Metars, by the way. I believe that's what they're called in this game. Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't be called anything else in this game. So this is Mr. Pro. He's a generic computer program. There are a lot of them in this game. He's actually not a Navi because he's not made for a specific operator. For example, Mega Man is the specific Navi for Land Hikari. You'll see a lot of the main NPCs in this game, like Yai, Mail, and Dex. They all have their own. They also have their own Navis, like for example, Glide, Roll, and Gutsman, respectively. So as you can see, we're actually going to use a mechanic in this game called jacking in. Any computer device, any electronic device, for example that stove that we were in before, you can press R by it to jack into it, which means you can actually send Mega Man into that device. And now, certain devices actually have connection to the internet. So for example, personal computers, and some other things actually have connections to the internet. Not everything does, so you can go into like a normal computer and won't have access to the internet, but yeah. So here basically we're going into a random encounter. I won't be showing these normally in this I won't be showing these in this game unless they're important in this case, just to show that there are random encounters. And then you notice there's that green thing in the middle of their side. It's actually something that's kind of rare for it to happen. It's reward data. So basically, if you can complete the fight without you or them destroying the reward data, you get to keep it. So basically, if this Meteor doesn't hit it, which I can easily manipulate them to not hit it, you get the get emblem, and in this case, you get 2,000 zennies. Sometimes it'll be a chip, sometimes it'll be 2,000 zennies. But anyway, now that that particular encounter is over, I'm going to be editing out the majority of them. So you're welcome for that, because this is going to take me so long to do in future episodes. I had to edit like 6 of them out, I think, in this episode alone. Maybe more than that. Actually, I think it is more than that, but whatever. So that'll be fun. But I'm not talking about that right now. As you can see right here, I'm just going to edit it out. And they are really common in this game. It's not like Pokemon where you can avoid them if you don't go in like tall grass or anything. And this is anytime you're on the internet. Like, not in normal computers, but anytime you're on the internet, you can get ambushed by a virus. So that's kind of annoying. here I'm basically going around the different roads of the internet, and that particular thing right there, that purple thing, you actually need an unlocker subchip to open that. It's not hidden data. It's data that you need a special subchip to unlock. There are chips and there are battle chips and subchips. Battle chips you use in battles, obviously, and the subchips you can buy them from vendors, and you can use them outside of battle. So for example, there are ones that restore your HP, there are ones that give you extra stats, and there's like the unlocker that can unlock things like that. There's also like one that's essentially a repel from Pokemon. It repels random encounters, which is very good, especially in this game, because there's no need to grind in this game, because really you can't level up. There's no level up system in this game, and so it's pretty much just, yeah, there's no grinding in it, so it's good to have a repel, so it takes less time to do that. If you go around collecting all these datas, it'll give you extra stuff like zennies, which is the money of this game, it's the currency. And at any point in the internet, unless it's a special like story instance, you can press R to jack out. Also, if you press L at any point, either LAN or Mega Man will give you a hint to where you need to go next. So for example, it'd be like, oh, we need to find that person in ACDC 3, ACDC being the town that we're in. And so here we have finally gotten the recover patch to save the stove or the microwave or whatever it was, so we can now eat breakfast, because that was our tutorial mission, was getting a thing so we could eat breakfast. I love RPGs like this. How like by the end of the game you're saving the world and everything, and now you're eating breakfast. But yeah, there's no cooking like mom's cooking. So as you can see here, we're about to go to sort of a scripted section where it's just a little conversation with Lan and the dad. So yeah, I don't think I'll voice act this, because I think I kind of sped through this here. Maybe not. We'll see. So Dad, what are we going to buy today? In Electown, we'll go to the new electrical store. I want to check it for PC components. Ah, Electown. Should be interesting. By the way, Lan, how is school going? You like 6th grade? It's okay, I suppose. I haven't been late yet, and I'm doing all my homework. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Look, we're at the station already. Ah! What's wrong, Dad? You sound surprised. How stupid of me. I forgot to send an important work mail. I'll go home to send it, and I'll be right back. Find something to do, and wait for me. I'll be back as soon as I send the mail. Okay, I'll be here. Don't be too long. I won't, Lan. Sorry. See you. I didn't see where that was. Poor Dad, working even on his day off. I wonder what I can do to pass the time. Well, we could take a relaxed walk through ACDC Town. Good idea. Let's take a nice, gentle stroll. So that's the end of this video, and something new I'm starting up. I'm actually going to start doing a question of the day after every episode. The particular question of the day for today is, what was your favorite genre change of a familiar series? It could be something that's just, I'm trying to think of some examples here. It could be from a video game, or even like a movie or something. I don't know. But yeah, just leave your answers in the comments, and we can get a good discussion going on. So anyway, I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you want to check out my own channel, like I said earlier at the very beginning of this video, I do have those 3 Let's Plays, TMNT 4 Tools in Time, Luigi's Mansion, and Star Wars Battlefront 2. So you can check those out on my own channel, and those are all complete. If you want to subscribe to that channel, you'll get notifications to the rest of the series, because it won't all be going up on Yeousch Recruits, but it'll all be going up on my channel, and you can subscribe to get notified if you want to see the rest of this series. If you wouldn't mind liking the video, it does help spread the word about the video, and so you can get that out and get more people to be watching this and find out about Yeousch Recruits and how awesome it is. So that's about it for this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I love Yeousch Recruits. I love making videos for Yeousch Recruits. It's something that's just a great thing to do. It helps out the community, and it helps out myself. So thank you for watching. If you're still watching, however many minutes in, probably a while. But yeah, I want to thank you all very much for watching. My name is Bioman, and I will see you all next time.